Oh, hi! Welcome back to another episode of Fables with me, Cold Oatmeal. Now, last time we went to the Nether. That was a fun time. Just don't walk straight into some lava.
It's just a little one wide, but you should see a
Oh,
in it.
son of a...
Nothing bad ever happens when you go to the Nether. But today, we're going to do a little bit more work on the island here. Getting this ready to be finished up. We want to kind of polish everything off here before we head to the end. To get started, I want to do some work with some villagers and actually bring more villagers over here, have a few different areas set up that we can trade with our villagers and get that all squared away. Now, I have been coming over here. There is a naturally generated village just across the bay here. And I've just been taking my boat all the way over and trading off all my stuff and doing all that, and I'm kind of getting tired of it. So we're going to transport the villagers I have over here that I've been working with, put them on the island, and maybe get up a little bit of a breeding situation as well, so that we don't have to come back here ever again. I'm sick of making this stupid journey across the water. Now in here I have one of the farmers I've been working with, just set up a composter in the house. And I learned that one of the easiest ways to transport villagers that's actually pretty simple, and I don't see a lot of people do it very often. All you gotta do is move their workstation. Whoops, didn't mean to break that. But if I pick this up and then bring it over here, because it's his working time, he now sees his new workstation and he's just gonna come right along. And so all you gotta do is keep moving it until I can get him to the shore, and then I can roam on a boat pretty easily. And once I'm on the other side, just do the same sort of thing, move his workstation, and just let him pathfind to you. It's pretty simple, but yeah, I don't see a lot of people doing this. I don't know why. And here we have another librarian. This is the guy I've been trading to get the Fortune 3 books. But we'll just move his workstation, and he'll come right along pretty easily, just like the farmer. And we've got our other farmer, and he's gone right in the boat. And we'll just roam straight back to the island. And this guy here will be our mason. And this guy here is our toolsmith, who actually has a pretty decent trade. You can get a diamond hoe for a single emerald, so that's pretty sweet. What's really nice is this diamond pickaxe. Pretty good enchantments. And at the very end of the day, you can always unenchant it and, you know, free diamonds. This guy is our mason. Earlier I brought over, I think he was a weaponsmith that I said was a mason. This is the mason. The weaponsmith had some okay trades, mostly just a diamond sword with like sharpness 1 on it. So not great, but you know, it's diamonds, you don't have to dig it out of the earth yourself, so I think he's worth keeping around, at least for a little bit. And here are all the villagers that I brought over, all 6 of them. I'm just going to leave them here for a little bit until we get stuff built up where we're going to actually house them, where they will be safe. We shouldn't have any zombies or probably pillagers even spawning on this island, but I do want to make sure that just in case something like that happens, that they'll be okay. And there are still a couple more villagers over there, just ones I haven't been trading with, or there's a nitwit. And there's also a baby villager somewhere on the island. I don't know how that happened, but I just came over here after a trip and there was a baby villager wandering around. I don't know why they did that, but you know, it's an extra villager and we'll definitely be making use of them and breeding up more villagers later. Okay, fine, I changed my mind. I decided to secure all the villagers in boats by their workstations. That way they're not running around, getting lost, getting stuck. And I put a little bit of an overhang over their heads so that if we have a lightning storm, then they're not getting turned into witches and, you know, killing my villagers. But we're going to get started on our first little trading area. We decided we're going to put on just a few smallish areas around the island, kind of spread out with their designated professions. That way it's a little bit more interesting than just, you know, a tunnel with a bunch of villagers in it. But I'm going to get started over here, and the first thing we need to do is dig out this hill area, and that will give us a little bit of a space to work with. Okay, now that's looking a little bit better. Nice and flat space here, but a little bit of a terrace retaining wall here. Might change it up later. I don't know. But I want to get started on building our little shelter for our villagers, and I'm going to put our farmer villagers here. It'll be right next to all of the farms here so that we don't have to travel very far to trade with them. But yeah, we'll start with placing a couple of, what are these, polished deep slate, kind of a formation just like this. And then we'll move on with our polished andesite slabs, bring them around just like so, all the way around. And we'll leave, let's see, yeah, we'll fill it all in for now. Next, we'll start building up kind of our base area here, just like so. Excuse you. There we go. Then we'll bring in some smooth quartz, just like so. And we'll also actually get rid of this here and bring it up in the back as well. And then I think we will continue building up kind of this bit of a frame all the way up here. We'll get our slabs out and kind of just build up the roof like so. Then we'll bring in some terracotta and just kind of fill in, we'll fill in this whole side here. And we'll just do it, I don't know, like something like this maybe. There we go, I wanted a brown one there too. And we'll just put in something there. I need a spot for a door, so we'll take that out there. And, ooh, let's finish off the front. I need a couple of you guys. And let's bring this out as well. There we go. It's coming together. Yeah. There we go. Let's finish off with a few details. Got some headlights. Get a license plate. Missing a few blocks. Let's see. Here we go. Slabs. Not slabs. Buttons. Put buttons on. Yeah. So if you haven't noticed yet, we're building a taco truck for our farmers. Pretty silly. Not super original. But hey, you know, I thought it was fun. So we're going to roll with it. And I do need to put a couple of composters in. I want to have 3 villagers in here, and we're just going to put composters in the floor, and then we can kind of just carpet over it so they don't fall inside. But that way they'll be able to access their workstation while they're sitting here serving us those tasty emeralds. All right, last few details. Got to put in a windshield. Got our grill hanging out in the front. Oh, let's see. Got to do our serving area, and I think what we'll do, we'll put in some trap doors like this, and we'll bring this out a little bit more for a little bit of an awning. And let's see, what else have I got? Go a couple of signs. We can maybe put like the menu, I guess, would be on there, but we could put like the actual prices of whatever they're trading. So that'd be cool, all the vegetables and stuff. We'll put on a door in the back as well, with a license plate, a couple of tail lights with the red glass panes. I'd like to have them be glow item frames, but I don't actually have enough glow squid ink right now, so this will have to do for the moment. And we'll throw this in here, and let's see, we'll put in the door here, and then we can put our composters here, and I'm stuck. We'll just bust out right here, put our door back. Cool, I think, let's see, we'll throw on some carpet. There we go. And I want to put carpet on top as well in kind of like a stripy pattern. Let's see if I can, there we go. Okay. And I got some white carpets. There we go. Awesome. Looking good for our taco truck. Okay. So all that's left to do is to grab some of the farmers from these boats. I also bred up a few extra little guys sitting around here. We're going to take the existing farmers, get them out of their boats, put them in a minecart, and then we should just be able to bring them straight over here and drop them right into the van, one at a time. Hopefully this goes okay. Yeah, we'll start with this guy right here though. Careful not to hit him. And we'll break his workstation. And he goes straight into another boat. Of course. Let's break some of these beds. Let's give him a workstation over here on the other side of the rails, and maybe he'll go to it. There's a workstation right here. Okay. Last chance, dude. Break the boat. And okay, he's gone over to the workstation, and now he's wandering around. Let's break it and give him another one. Come on, buddy. Okay, I want you there eventually. But I need you to be in a minecart so you don't move around. Do you understand what I'm asking of you? Alright, maybe this'll work. I don't even understand. There we go. Okay. So he's in a minecart now, and I should be able to just reroute this line and wrap it around to this one. Let's see if this will work the way that it's supposed to. Come on, buddy. I don't ask a lot. Just want your cooperation. All right. Hopefully that should work. And he's exactly where I want him. Perfect. Let's... I didn't think this through very well, did I? I guess I'll have to bring it up. Unfortunately, I think they will start to take damage from this, but it won't be a lot of damage. I can always try and brew up a couple of splash potions of healing afterwards. But let's get the next guy going. See if he will cooperate. Is he... You see, that's how it's supposed to work. Well, that was how it was supposed to work the first time. Alrighty, then just give him a push, and he should go straight into the hole. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're moving right along. Now, where are you wandering off to? Why? What is he doing? I see. Wants to be a fisherman. Let's break the barrel. Okay, we've convinced him to be a farmer. And now I just need him to get in the minecart. There we go. Okay. This guy has been frustrating. And there we go. We can pop him on through. And he should... Hello? Okay, it looks like he is just perched right on top of this other villager here. So we'll just give him a little bit of a nudge! Crap. This cannot be comfortable for you. There we go. Perfect. Now all we've got to do is just nudge him in the corner there. And then we can remove this carpet, place in our wall, and they are not moving anywhere. We'll just place in a little bit of something to stand on, and we can trade with all three of our farmers here to our heart's content. This guy still needs to unlock his full suite of trades. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with this. Just needs a few more final touches and clean it all up, and then we can move on to our next little villager trading structure. Things might have gotten a little bit out of hand with the villagers here, but hey, at least this guy can make us some minecarts for the rest of our villagers as we put them into their little enclosures. This next one here is going to be a bit of a forge area for our, what is this guy? An armorer, our weaponsmith and toolsmith. So I don't think we need multiple of any of these guys, just one will do. This will get us a full set of diamond gear and tools that will have various enchantments, but we could always take those off with the grindstone and put whatever we want on. But they'll reside here in a little enclosure I will build right now. these iron golems are a menace to society. Yeah, you heard me. And what are you doing on my roof? Well, aside from that little mishap, everything else has been going fine here. Finished off the blacksmith area, and I just got the villagers straight into the little trading area. We got our armorer here, our toolsmith, and our weaponsmith. And as you can see, they've got all the weapons and tools trades in diamond and armor. None of them have really great enchantments, but hey, you know, it's armor you don't have to use your diamonds on. Anyways, out in the yard here, we've got our forge with our anvil and a bit of a quenching cauldron bucket, grindstone, what is this called? Smithing table, and some blast furnaces just for good measure. Which is pretty much everything I think we need here. We may eventually incorporate a super smelter somewhere, and for that I'd probably just place a couple of barrels out here, an input and output barrel, or something along those lines. But I'm pretty pleased with how this whole thing fits in the area and looks, and I think it looks nice. So, and next up, I think we're gonna head down here to our mine entrance, because I think this is a good spot for our masons. I just want a couple of masons. We don't really need anything from them just yet, but I think they're useful to have, especially to get quartz blocks and stuff. So we'll be having just a little bit of a workstation for them right about here, I think. Just like that. So here's our little masonry shop. We got a little bit of a workstation with a stone cutter and some piles of stones. Some uncut, some cut into bricks. Yeah, I was struggling with what to do for decorations here. Put a little pickaxe on the wall. And here are masons that are trading. Only one of them is fully unlocked right now. But if we end up not needing their more advanced trades, then it's whatever. But it would be nice to have them in case we need them. And another thing that's happened a little bit off camera, Secret Moonshine and I went ahead and dug a little bit of a basement under our enchantment room. And that's where we're keeping all of our librarians now. So we've got quite a few, not all the trades, but these are all what we have and their prices. So a lot of them, not the cheapest price, and we don't have any like trident or crossbow enchantments, but this will be enough to really get us moving and progressing. And I think we'll be able to get just enough gear that we can go to the end and fight the Ender Dragon before too long. Now I think it's about time that I address this mess. It has slowly grown and become more ridiculous as this episode has gone on. But I think I'm done with the villagers. I don't need any more. I think, well, this guy over here, I think we're going to make him into a leather worker because the highest trade for all leather workers is a saddle. And so it'd be nice to have a little bit of a way to get saddles rather than just, you know, loot from exploration and stuff. But the rest of these guys, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. So what I've been doing with things that I just don't want to deal with on the island right now, I have been shoving them in caves underneath the island. Let me go show you. So under the island on the north side here, we have a large cave entrance, and there's just a lot of space here. No one has really decided they want to do anything with it. So this is where I've been putting the problems that I don't want to deal with, like all of our wandering trade llamas. And so I think I'll just shove all of our extra villagers down here, and they should be safe as long as I keep them in here deep enough. I don't think any drowned will be able to get to them, and I should probably light up the area just a little bit more, although it should be spawn-proofed enough already. There we go, that's looking much better without that big old mess in the middle here. Still need to figure out what to do with our leather worker here, but I don't have any ideas yet. So I'm gonna save that for a future episode, and I think next time we'll also be working in this area. I want to put something right here that's going to be a nice kind of community meeting central kind of courtyard area. But to finish off today's episode, I just want to build one more structure. I want to build a little bit of a sheep barn so that we can store all of our sheep and not have them in this nasty ugly pen behind my house. But we have two of every color of sheep, I think, here. Cheeky Blueberry was kind of taking care of that. But she's going to help me build this barn, and that's how we're going to finish today's episode. Well, it was a little bit of a headache moving all the sheep over into the barn here, but we got it done, we got it built up. Could not have done it without my lovely wife, Cheeky Blueberry. So thank you very much. But yeah, we've got just these little pens for every color of sheep. We've got 2 in each pen in case we decided we wanted to breed them up a little bit later and have a few more. And the whole thing, you can access the back area through these little access doors, and it is set up not to be automatic, but it could be upgraded to become automatic. I just have all the dispensers in because you can't really place them here once all the sheep are in the pens, and so it was easier to do it now, but we'd still need to place an observer and redstone and a collection system and everything in order to make it fully automatic. So for now, it is just a manual farm, which should be good enough for our purposes at this stage. But anyways, guys, this is going to be the end of the episode for me. So thank you so much for watching, and be sure to tune in next time. Bye.